You have 5 minutes.
Hi, I'm Victoria Ward and I'm a Woodside resident. LTNs were not in your manifesto. None of the public voted for them. Before the LTN, 56% of residents didn't want them. You did not and are not addressing this. Last week at Cabinet, 3 deputations against LTNs gave you clear, specific, local feedback. You did not counter a single point. You did not listen to concerns around consultation, business feedback, or carer realities. You just gave us generalities like London is the most congested city in the world. You failed to hear that you are increasing the congestion. You did not establish congestion in Bounds Rainbows Park as being a problem, but between you and Enfield, you've closed the whole neighbourhood. Now 75% of residents don't want the LTN. 100% of businesses don't want them. And instead of working with us to find compromise, you dismiss every view except your own. It is so arrogant. You continue to pretend pro and anti-LTN sentiment is equal. We've had multiple petitions against with around 20,000 signatures, yet only one in favour with 300. Every road in Haringey is a residential road. Moving traffic from around 20 roads onto one, as you have in Bounds Green, is not fair. It's discrimination, and your constituents know that. You say the data is limited, but we have lived unconsenting lab rats in your experiment for nearly a whole year. Our lives are the data. You need to listen to us. You continue to tell us that councillors are residents too. We are going through the same pain, but that's not true. Councillors representing wards in the wealthy West have no idea how appalling the experiment is. Not a single councillor lives in the Woodside ward. None of you know what it's like to be told you're not local 350 feet away from your home, to be kettled between awful junctions that you've decimated. At Cabinet, you felt thanked for closing a single road and do not seem to have grasped that you are pilloried for closing entire neighbourhoods. You're going to have to talk to us at some point. We live here. We're not going away. You need to stop treating us like those lab rats for your ideological experiment and recognise our genuine lived experience. I ask again for a meeting with council officers to seek solutions. You've dismissed business concerns and gave us an example of Stoke Newington, where you said sales had increased since the traffic was banned. Businesses there would like you to provide that data because that's not their lived experience either. Mike, you tell people it's all about the data, but every piece of data you've used has been discredited. Your arguments are nonsensical. Cars are huge pollutants, so you've increased traffic massively for some people. You've signed off Beyonce concerts and wireless festivals, and I'm guessing there's no pollution assessment for those. Our plea to you all is to read the data, understand the reality, and stand up for us. You tell us that Sistra is independent, but it has a massive vested interest in LTNs. Their interim report seeks to support the policy, not to interrogate it, yet it still says it's failing. You said your aims were a fair consultation, total fail. Pollution reduction, negligible, so fail. To help people live healthier lives, cycling is actually reduced, so that's a fail. To reduce collisions, but you've increased traffic on roads where collisions are most likely, so that's a fail. Lastly, you say it's to reduce rat running on local roads. It's the one element in the report that could look like a win. At Cabinet last week, I challenged those numbers on 4 different counts. Please release the detailed data, as I've been asking you to do since April. I didn't start this journey not trusting you. Your chosen behaviour of ignoring the community means we don't trust you. You created this situation, not us. The admitted increase in traffic on boundary roads has directly led to reduction in buses and increased journey times. How can you expect to encourage people out of cars when you don't give them a viable alternative? Government funding schemes have been dropped. They're widely acknowledged as being badly implemented and counterproductive. And I know that the pro-LTN Guardian is trying to tell you that LTNs are not a vote loser. I know you think your majorities are rock solid. but you've already lost vote shares in by-elections, and we've not yet fielded an anti-LTN candidate. Keir Starmer recognises this. He knows there's no simple solution
Thank you,
to a
Victoria.
complex problem.
Your time is over.